Greetings, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Tyler Ellison, and I'm so excited because today we're going to be doing a special Ryok transmission. So sit on back, relax, and I'll see you all at the end. Greetings, good day to each of you. We thank you for your participation in this unique co-creative transmission that we are sharing with y'all. We shall begin by discussing to you some of the energetic effects your collective is creating within your experience of this particular timeline, so you can understand some of the different energy gateways that you're all moving through in the months to come that relate to the idea of extraterrestrial contact, and in particular relate to the idea of disclosure in relationship to UFOs and extraterrestrial interactions that your world governments have been experiencing for some time. So, first and foremost, recognize that in the United States there is an upcoming event that your government has disclosed that relates to the idea of the unveiling of different information that is, again, related to extraterrestrial contact and UFO sightings. This particular date, this particular event, is what we consider to be an expansion point. And what we mean by this is whenever there is a collective event that involves many different people, many different bubbles of reality, all of those perspectives converge together. The collective theme, the collective event, represents that point of convergence. When all of these different perspectives converge together, there is an accelerative phenomenon that takes place as a side effect of the convergence. So it's almost as if all these different perspectives, all of these different points of view come together into a single point. And the energy at that particular point condenses and builds and builds and builds and builds until the point can no longer hold the energy, and then the energy expands into many different directions. It fractals out into many different unique parallel realities. It is a point of great acceleration. Now, it is your energy that you embody that determines how you will expand from that point of convergence. So, it is important that in the weeks to come, you maintain an energy state, an energy alignment that truly represents your joy and your passion. In addition to this, we would encourage you, if you are excited to, begin to really explore your relationship with nature so you can remain very grounded, and to also begin to explore your relationship with the stars, your relationship with what many of you call star family, so you can begin to understand your unique extraterrestrial connections and relationships, thus enabling you to use this point of expansion as an opportunity to shift to a unique parallel reality version of Earth where you can experience greater levels of contact with your own personal star family. Understand that right now you are all in a disclosure process, and this particular point is one node in that process. It is one link in that chain. More nodes will occur, more links will be present for you to be able to once more expand in a way that represents your preference. Now, your personal star family connections will assist you personally in exploring more of your higher self, will assist you in exploring more of your highest joy, your highest passion, and they will assist you in ultimately experiencing greater levels of extraterrestrial energy. For the beings you are most directly connected to, energetically and genetically, extraterrestrial speaking, will act as personal guides so you can really begin to expand your consciousness into these different extraterrestrial realities. So you can use this particular gateway point to really embrace that relationship with your star family. Contact between your consciousness and theirs will begin to occur for you after this point, and they will walk with you hand in hand so you can really become acclimated to those higher energies, so you can ground and integrate those energies. So when you reach the next convergence point, the next link in the chain, you can then use that particular gateway to expand in an even greater accelerated way, thus enabling you to increase the proximity of open contact. Because that particular event, that is open contact, is something that is collectively decided by your world, but it is also in many ways personally decided because you are the one that shifts to different versions of Earth with different collectives. So in a sense, you are the one that is actually organizing open contact, you personally, because you organize your collective. Your collective is a projection of your own consciousness. So through using these convergence points in a way that represents your joy and your passion, you can accelerate the open contact experience. Now, many of you, we understand, will oftentimes look externally for extraterrestrial contact, for extraterrestrial messages, looking into the skies, looking into the internet. And while these types of external endeavors can be useful and can be very positive, oftentimes when individuals attempt to seek us in that way, they are actually moving away from the contact experience, because many individuals begin to look outside of themselves for the contact. However, understand, genetically, contact is occurring between your species and ours, between your species and many other flavors of extraterrestrial intelligence. So whenever you are desiring contact with extraterrestrial beings, instead of looking outside into the skies, look within yourself. Look within your heart. Shine the love of your perception into your inner reality. And as you bathe your inner reality with love, with appreciation, with ecstasy, you actually begin to resonate with our energies and the energies of other extraterrestrial groups. From there, the key is to begin to then channel that love energy into your life, into all of your relationships. Because remember, every individual that you interact with is technically a hybrid being, because humanity is a hybrid species. So when you shine the love of your heart upon all whom you interact with, you are communicating telepathically with other extraterrestrial groups through that genetic link. So in many ways, accelerating open contact is a very down-to-earth experience. Because when you channel that energy of love through following your joy, you resonate with our energies. When you treat others in your reality with love, with joy, you resonate with our energies. And as that momentum is sustained, as that momentum is continued, then different types of events, collectively speaking, begin to happen that relate to craft sightings, contact experiences, as a side effect of you being in that state. Because open contact isn't an automatic thing. It's not even a guaranteed thing. What, in a sense, guarantees it is your willingness to meet us halfway by being who you are in every dimension of your life. Because when you do that, you are saying to all of us, I am ready. My Earth is ready. I am embodying the version of Earth where contact has already occurred. And then contact experiences individually and collectively begin to happen as a side effect. So if you ever find that you are tempted to look outside for UFOs, to look outside for contact, we remind you, go within and really embrace your heart. Really embrace your connection to all that is. And from there, then look into your skies. And then have contact with the extraterrestrial beings that are amongst all of you, connected to all of you through that genetic link present within every member of your species. And as you sustain that momentum, things will begin to accelerate, and you will automatically use every convergence point in the most positive way possible, so you can really shift in a way that you prefer. Now, understand, of course, that there are many different perspectives being presented to you about extraterrestrial contact. Remember, you, not anyone else, you are the one that determines what occurs on your unique version of Earth. You determine that through your energy state. Your energy state acts as a selective gateway, and only certain energies in the collective are compatible with that gateway organized by your energy state. So you may hear a variety of different perspectives from individuals as this continues. Some of these perspectives you may resonate with, you may prefer. Other ones you may not prefer. They may be more fear-based, they may be more out of alignment. As long as you maintain that positive energy state and demonstrate it, live it, through taking actions that represent your joy, in all instances, you will set a barometer. You will tune that gateway to a particular frequency that will automatically be incompatible, vibrationally speaking, with the negative energies and negative realities that others are talking about. Because as we have said, this particular point, this particular convergence point represents an expansion. So there will be many different realities available to you. Some will be quite positive, some may be quite negative, and everything in between. So when you stay in your center and channel your higher self through following your joy, you then get to fractal into a unique parallel reality timeline expression that holistically represents the positive energy, the joy, the love that you are embodying. So, understand, you're the one that determines what occurs in the collective. For you, personally, it's your energy state and your corresponding actions. Both are required, because if you're maintaining in your imagination a sense of a positive energy state, but you're not expressing it fully, then you're actually not in a positive energy state. Understand, your imagination, your energy practices are all designed to assist you in really experiencing more of your true nature. And when you embody that fully, you automatically begin to take actions, to treat others, to express yourself in ways that really represent who and what you are. But if you find you're interacting with other individuals in a negative way, if you find you're holding yourself back and you're not really expressing the things that represent you, you're actually not in a positive state. You may be experiencing positive states through your energy exercises, but if you find yourself really limiting how you express who and what you are in the physical reality, it means you're leaving that state due to a negative belief system that you're holding on to. So if you find you are holding back, pat yourself on the back for recognizing that, and recognizing that you can take down those walls that are the negative belief systems. You can rewrite the script. You can create new ideas, new positive belief systems that represent you, and you can then act those out. And that will allow for you to holistically follow your joy, to holistically follow your passion, instead of intellectually believing that you are. Because to believe it is one thing, and it is an important thing. But to know it is to live it. And you live it through physically acting it out with physical actions. So remember all of this when you consider the timeline of contact, because what we are sharing with you here is the GPS coordinates to that reality. It's the key to that reality. It's here for you. So, follow your joy, follow your passion. If, for whatever reason, you believe you're unable to do that, remember, if that were truly the case, you would not be able to perceive this message. The fact you're perceiving this, the fact you're hearing this, demonstrates that you are ready for it. You are a vibrational match to it. So use it. It's our gift to you, because it is the gift that keeps on giving. We benefit from all of this, as do all of you. And we thank you for your attention in this exciting transmission today. Our unconditional love to each of you, and our gratitude to your species always. All right, everyone. I want to thank you all for being here with me and for listening to this transmission. So fun to do this, and really nice to share Ryok's messages. I hope you have a great day, and thanks for hanging out with me. We'll talk soon.